Okay, I think we are good here as the game. There's the game. Hello everyone. Yes, it is the last week of the Pirates tonight. It's very sad. I hope you are all singing along to the song that is the inspiration of the title of the stream tonight. So don't actually accidentally spend them on ads. Oh dear. You've heard people say they don't want to play until play OTP Go instead. You do not see that accomplished in the same universe. I don't know. I feel like OTP Go is gonna be so much fun to play, like just on your phone, like on buses. Except maybe not, because I feel like if I do that, I'll miss my bus stop because I'll just be too invested in it. But yeah, so yeah, okay. So I guess we're gonna start here with our Pirates tonight. But yeah, I hope you've all had a great week and a great day, and that your weekend is going swell. Oh, the bingo cat has arrived. That's good. Yeah. Today I guess semi-related to pirates via other alcoholic beverages, I made mead. And I filtered it today and I tried it and it was good. So, hello Vulcan21. We're looking at you over here. Look at how good of a second base and shortstop Vulcan is here. Like, that's pretty impressive. You missed the train and the next one is in 2 hours. Yes, that could very well be my life if I play Out of the Park on my phone. But anyway, also if you're Jewish, happy Purim. That was a couple days ago. But yes, I guess we should get started. Welcome to Baseball Bingo, where we play bingo and Out of the Park at the same time. And sometimes we don't want good things to happen. Sometimes we want very bad things to happen. So before we get into everything, I thought you guys would probably want to see what happened during the off season. So I made one trade. We traded away Clarence Berge for Loot Barnes, who was somebody who's actually eligible for Rule 5 that they wanted to get rid of. This was mostly a salary dump. The Pirates here are very, very in the red with their budget. So I was just trying to cut people where I could. And hello, Tom. Hello, Podaddy. And Loot. Yes, Loot. His name is Loot. For awards, again, we got 2 Silver Sluggers. We had Richie Hebner, our third baseman, and Al Oliver. So that's who we have there. Lute when Luke plays the flute. I mean, a lute is an instrument too. And then for the Hall of Fame, Mickey Mantle and Eddie Matthews got in. So Hall of Famers getting into the Hall of Fame. And our draft picks. I didn't do the Rule 5 draft again. I just took some other people. There was a request last week for us to get Moose Haas in the system so we could have both Bob Moose and Moose Haas. So I took him. I also picked up Dave Bergman, Orlando Gonzalez, Matt Keogh, and Ricky Howerton. Loots. Maybe he does. So that is what happened during our off season. Okay, so let's take a look around our team here for a sec. So if you're wondering who our top prospects are, Moose Haas is actually already our highest prospect, number 20. You can see this is what he looks like. Dennis Eckersley. Loot makes a good... Exactly, Mushroom. I don't draft people or pick people because of their abilities. It's just their names. Here we have Dennis Eckersley, who's been brought up. He's also the number 37 prospect, and this picture looks not really anything like him, but he's a reliever, and he's been slotted into our bullpen already. And Dwayne Murphy is our other top prospect here. And hello, Says who El Lute was a famous thief in Spain. I mean, I guess we're being thematic. Piracy is also illegal. Yeah, it does not look like Dennis Eckersley, Tim Gross. But let's take a look at our preseason predictions. So our predictions are not as good this year. We're projected to come in third behind the Mets and the Cardinals. Yay. As for players who are supposed to do good, Al Oliver is supposed to hit a bunch. We're supposed to have... that's it. Not even a pitcher is supposed to make it on. But if we take a look at our roster, we can see Dave Parker is still on the injured list for 3 months. So that is unfortunate. And we have another relief pitcher on here who is also... he can also start. He's also on the injured list, which is why Dennis Eckersley got brought up. Oh, hello, Jipping Lord. Hello, Katie. It is bingo night. But yeah, so let's see who's on the team today. So Bob Moose is here as our number one starter. He is, Bob Moose. Well, we're slowly getting rid of all of our Bobs, and this is concerning. Doc Ellis is our number 2 starter here. We have Steve Blass, who is our number 3. Number 4, Bruce Keeson is back from the injured list. He was injured last year. We got a new trainer. Hopefully, we'll only have like the 1 or 2 injuries that we need for the bingo card. And yeah, is LSD included with Doc Ellis? I don't know. And Randy Jones is our last starter. In our bullpen, we have Bob D. Johnson as our stopper. We have Nelson Bryles as our setup dude. We have Dennis Eckersley, who is in middle relief. So he's only 19 and is already on the team. This could be a big mistake, but we'll see. We have Kenta Colvey as another middle relief option. We have Randy Moffett also in there. Not nuts about him. I think he may be one of the first ones to go. He has a lot of negative traits. Oh, hello, Radio Rich G. How are you doing? We have Bruce Suter in middle relief as well. He's also been brought up. Last year we brought him up because we desperately needed somebody, but he's still here. And Mike Proley is here, but I'm not that impressed with him. So we'll see. Doesn't look like Kento either. None of them look like who they're supposed to look like. It's pretty sad. It is pretty sad that nobody looks like who they're supposed to look like. But yes, so if we take a look at our batters here, so we have Frank Taveras at shortstop. Now he's not defensively, he's not nearly as good as Vulcan 21. We may have to get Vulcan on the team just to get Vulcan on the team, because of course we do. So that's probably something we'll do toward the end if it's necessary. We have Richie Zisk, who is in right field right now because our right fielder is injured. We have Richie Hebner. We are also collecting the Richies here. He's at third base. We have Willie Stargell, who is in at left field. Again, we have some players moving around just because of injuries. Bob Robertson, the ultimate Bob name. He is here at first base. We have Al Oliver, our star player from last year. You guys have to decide if he is going to be our star player this year as well. Ready for the call up? We'll bring you up. We'll bring you up by the end of the year. Al Oliver, who was our star player last year, so you guys have to decide if you want him back as the star player, but he is in center field. We have Rennie Stennett as our second baseman. And we have Milt May as our catcher. On our bench, we have Manny Seguin as our backup catcher, who's been on the team for a while. You can't start a service time yet, I know. Art Howe has been moved to the back or as a bench player in third base. We have Dave Cash, who's also another utility infielder. I think it's interesting why they're playing him as a bench player, but we just have a lot of good infielders. Jesus Alou, whose time is quite short for this team, I think, if he underperforms, because he's an older player. He's not old, he's an older player that's more expensive, but he is a captain, so we'll see. This isn't the Mariners. No, it is not the Mariners. And we have Gene Kleins in right field as a backup guy. So that's who's on our team. So you guys can all decide who the star player is, because it is bingo tonight, and we have to do that. Yes, there are drops. There should be drops. I got one earlier, so they're working. Replace him with one of his brothers. A couple weeks ago, we thought maybe we should try to also collect all the Alous, but I don't think it's worth it. You vote Doc Ellis as the star player. You guys, you like the middle square tonight. Yes, I figured since that it would be... I figured since it was the last time we were going to be able to do pirate stuff, we would have that. It was for the Mather comment. But yeah, so we have to decide who the star player is. This is a slightly better bingo card than we've had in previous weeks. It's still kind of iffy, but it's much better than we've had. Yes, Slivered Pirates. But I particularly like the second row, even though that's not going to happen. But the first row is, I think, where we have to get it, or maybe diagonally this way. So we'll see. But who is our star player? We had Al Oliver last time, and it did work. He was good as a star player because he did hit a lot. So we do need to decide this. Yeah, Oliver did a good job last time. He got the Silver Slugger, so that's good. Other options, I think, would be Hebner. I think is a decent option as well. If you want a pitcher, Bob Moose maybe. As for players who could do something, Zisk may still do something. But I'm inclined to think Oliver. I don't think Doc Ellis, I think he has a lesser chance. You can trade for a 3-star prospect. The central row should be easy. I mean, yes. We'll see if we can do that. I do like that row too. Okay, you were joking? Okay, I think we're going to go with Al Oliver. So let us begin. We have dallied long enough. So let's get started here with this very awkward April schedule. It is April 4th. It is opening day. We don't actually play today. And we have non-roster invitees. Who? Every player who's not on the second. Who is not on the 40-man? Okay, who is it? Is it Eck? It might be Eck. I moved Eck over just before the stream started, so that should fix it. Why aren't children named Oliver anymore? I think some of them are. There we go. All right, so are we going to get swept right off the bat? We are swept right off the bat. That is great for our bingo card because, I mean, well, we need that to happen, only once. We only want it to happen once, but we did get swept. That is fortuitous. That is a great start to the stream. So let's get that. So is everyone excited for the new game coming out? I'm excited. We'll have to decide if we want to switch over right away to the new game or finish. But yeah. All right. So this doesn't help us with the free space, but I think we're good here. Who isn't excited? I mean, I'm sure there's people. I think they would be incorrect, but I'm excited. Okay, so we split with Montreal. Oh, we shut out the Cardinals. There's another one for our card here. You know a cat named Oliver? Yeah, Oliver is a pretty popular name again. Like I've seen a bunch of like small kids named Oliver. Olivia is the most popular name out there, probably dependent on country though. It's very popular in the US. And Oliver is also a very popular cat name, definitely. So, yes, all right. Okay, this goes in the middle row here. So this is pretty nice. You have a cousin named Oliver. I don't know, like, I don't actually, like, I know little kids named Oliver, but I don't have any peers or anybody. No, can't think of it. That's Olive Oil is Popeye's girlfriend. All right, are we going to get the double? Oh, we swept St. Louis. Okay. After having them sweep up us, we sweep them. So we appreciate this. So we sweep them. Oh, yeah, the stream took a twist. Well, listen, we have to go full circle here because Olive Oil is a Popeye character. Popeye is a sailor. Sailors sail on the sea. You know who else sails on the sea? Pirates. It's all connected. All right, let's continue here. Okay, against the Cubs. Oh, well, the Cubs took that one. Oh, we went into extra innings. We lost against the Mets. The Mets are going to be our nightmare. Yes, Mariners. Well, Mariners has like more of the indication that you're like catching fish, I feel like. I'm probably incorrect, but we got extra innings. We might get bingo really early. Okay, so let's try to get bingo really early. That would be really funny if we get bingo really, really early. Okay, so we're actually going to try to trade now. We're going to try to trade for a prospect. Yes, LFC drops exist. I would put drops on the bingo card, but then you would all just do it you would all say it just to get the thing. The Marlins are the only team you can beat. Are you still claiming drops? No, you still have to claim them. Okay, so let's see if we can trade for a 3-star prospect or higher. Hey, Loot Barnes, you're a Rule 5 dude, and it's not like we're even playing this save next week. We could do really stupid things. I saw Lupinello pop up there. But yeah, it is, you do have to claim them. Right, is anyone here 3 stars? No. I see 0 3 stars. Unfortunate. Use drops not mentioned on the card. No, we would never get it. All right, let's try Dave Bergman. Actually, no, I just drafted you. That won't work. Okay, what about this catcher dude? Let's shop you. We thought Mariner was a lower position than a captain. I have no idea. That's what La Bamba taught you. The Marlins are not a formidable opponent. I mean, I would be terrified if I saw an actual Marlin. Probably, if he doesn't already have that nickname. Sure, we'll do it. There. We have nicknamed Mike Proley. Okay, so now we just have to trade for a prospect. And then we can get bingo really, really early. So this is Let's try to trade. I wonder if we should try to trade him. We'll shop him around and see what happens. No, okay. We have to be a little bit more creative. Let's go to the farm systems and see if we can't pick up somebody. I almost drafted this guy. Can we grab you? What would you want? We have no players that make this work. Let's give you Dwayne Murphy. They would take it for... We're not going to spend too much time trying to get this to work just because... Okay, okay. Is there anyone here? They're like, give us really good players. Do not do this. Do not do what I'm doing. Because... yeah, they just want an actual player for this prospect. Roly. You saw Gary Carter. Gary Carter is in here. Maybe include Frank to get him. I don't know if we can trade Gary. Let's try a different team. Let's see. Let's see. Let's try the Tigers here. They're rebuilding. Can we grab this dude? Come on. Rodney Scott. Were you just drafted? No. Let's see if we can get Rodney Scott. Trade difficulty settings, they're on normal. I mean, do we really want to, like, manipulate the trade settings? See, the thing is, we're good enough that I don't want us to trade away people on our team that could jeopardize us getting to the World Series. Lance Parrish and Jack Clark. You're saying names because of the delay. It's probably not gonna work. Were they back on? I don't know. Actually, let's look at the Cardinals. I want to look at some of these teams. We could definitely manipulate the settings. Set it to hard favor prospect. Oh, you were just asking, John? Okay. Jeff Mumphrey. You're already on the team. Jerry Mumphrey. Not Jeff. Why did I say Jeff? There's too many Jeffs in this time period. See, ideally, I would like to maybe just get somebody down here. Jim Gross wants us to manipulate the trade settings. Who do we have in left field? It's not even that good. They only have Larry Hendon here, and oh, we just drafted you. They need pitchers. So Brad Gratz, Deitel. Sometimes just stacking works, but you just claimed a Seattle Kraken perfect team card. Okay, let me. The Orioles are in win now mode as well. Mets are in build the dynasty. Let's see if they have any. They don't have any. Maybe the Orioles. Can we bully the Orioles? John Candelaria. I wonder if we could get Candelaria. They're like, no, you need some. Random question, but is there an ABI for the perfect team auction house? I have absolutely no idea. They want something. They really want this guy. So let's see if we can't find. Okay, what do the White Sox have? They have this dude. And they have Ed Whitson. Whitson was just drafted. We can't pick him up. But what about this catcher? Could we pick up this catcher? Try to get the reliever from the cards. Thomas Gleason. So let's see what they want. Because we could give them... Let's give them Dwayne Murphy, maybe. And see what they want. Ah, here we go. Here we go. The thing is, I don't know who we get rid of for this. So if we look at our active roster here, I'm thinking we have to... Not Kent here. I just don't know if we have room for another pitcher is why I didn't want to take anyone. Maybe we give them Randy. Randy's kind of a mess. And we also give them, sure, this dude. Okay, so we're going to give... Can we remove Dwayne Murphy? No, we can't. Will they take anything less? No, we have to add Dwayne Murphy back. Crumble, crumble. Okay, I mean... The things we do for bingo. Okay, so we're going to do this. Will they retain? Not that it matters. Not a good deal. Fine. You guys are rude. I hate trading. Oh yeah, we don't need a pitcher. We give it a half-star prize from... Yeah, but he's already in the majors. All right. We did it. Well, I guess we get bingo. Really early. I'm sorry for doing all of that awfulness in the trade AI. And why is that below the... Okay, that's weird. It ended up below the text. Sure. We'll go with it, I guess. We like hokey things like this. Hooray! We got bingo! What is the prize? Yeah, it was very fast. What is the prize, you may ask? Well, it's a perfect points giveaway, as is tradition. So I'm going to start that now, and it's 15,000 perfect points. Yeah, you're like, no, Enigma, don't do what I'm doing for this stream. Don't do what I'm doing. If you want an actual tutorial, wait till next week. So yes, there are going to be three giveaways of 15,000 perfect points. If you win, please DM me your perfect team username. You can do that on Twitch or Discord. We will address that when I end it. So go, go, go. Go, go, go. You guys got this. So while we do this, oh yes, you are all typing ticket. You all know how this works. So let's continue here. Let's actually take a look at these emails because we haven't taken a look at them and see what's going out. Oh, it looks like Vicente Romo is out for a lot. Frederico is hitting lots of things. Oh, look, Katie, you were joking about Doc Ellis, but he would have gotten us something on the card. The player of the week was Frederico of the Dodgers. Sorry, Mushroom. This is good though. We're only on April 20th. We can like actually try to maybe win the World Series, possibly. For double bing, no, we are done. I think we're done. I mean, like we could, in theory, try to get the try to fill in more of the card, but it wouldn't actually get us anything. Mushroom, be polite. So I guess what we'll do is we'll go through the month of May. We'll continue to sim and see, and that before we draw the giveaway, I mean, now there's not really much to do. We got bingo. I mean, there's drops, so we have to continue for drops. Okay, we have, so let's take Gleason. Let's put him on the roster. Cool blackout on the card would be amazing. Blackout's impossible. Because the blackout's not going to happen because Mike Lowell is currently not playing. And the Red Hat conspiracy, I really doubt will happen. So, but there is a. What are you doing? Oh my god. Yes. All right. Can we spend 10-15 minutes trading for a reliever? That was your personal highlight last month. Oh dear. Oh dear. The things we do for bingo. All right. Dick Bossman was the AL winner, and Dave A. Roberts, not that Dave Roberts, the other one, is in the NL. We'll have to just see if we can like grab a bunch of awards and stuff. Okay. Let's see. Did we get anything here? Nope. Ken Singleton. I think the Mets are probably going to run away with this time. We're not nearly as good of a team as we were last year. Oh, look here. We lost nothing. We were shut out by the Reds, and it was 0-10. You've been stuck at 80% since stream started. Refresh your inventory page, and you should be fine. But yes, yours aren't working properly either. So whenever I get stuck, I refresh both the Twitch page and I also refresh the like inventory page where you collect your drops, and that usually fixes it for me. But yeah. All right, let's see who got our battering. Oh, the Orioles. Okay, so I added the proper uniforms for the Orioles, but not the right baseball hats, it looks like. Okay. Alright, Willie McCovey got the batter, Vita Blue, and Bill Singer, and David Clyde, and Dennis Leonard. So we're not getting any awards. Looking fresh. Yeah. Maybe we should give the Orioles some better hats here. Okay, guys, let's give the Orioles some better hats, because I don't think their away hats are fine, but like clearly these ones are not good. So let's give them some better hats. Let's see. No, okay, so that's the dead ball ones. They're perfect. Oh, I was spoken about that. You should also credit Sergeant Mushroom for catchery stuff. There we go. The Orioles have better anachronistic hats now. They should change their current ones to though. There are 7 entries for drops. Yes. You're getting credit for loving catchers. That's what you're getting credit for. You vote that all team uniforms be drawn in MS Paint for next week. If you want to draw them all, I will put them in my game. Go Mathis, yes. Okay, so we'll go through the month of May. We'll end the giveaway and take a look at our stats and then see where we can adjust our team. Not looking good though. We're in 5th. Oh, we have a pitcher who is in diagnosis pending. Maybe it's good we got a better trainer now that we got bingo. Okay, so player of the week, Cecil Cooper and Joe Torre. Not us. Doesn't look like we're doing anything. Which, I mean, it looks like Bobby Bonds is out. Oh, Luis Aparicio retiring. The end is here. You just had a Japanese catcher be signed to the majors for 60 million. I wish I made 60 million. Oh, we got an angry email from a player, not when we need it though. He's like, I'm a better catcher. I should be on the team. Let's read the email. I am not happy with my role on this team and have been frustrated lately. I think I'm good enough to be a part of the starting lineup and hope that you take steps to rectify the current situation. You see, Mr. Sanguian here has a 65 catcher ability and a 70 position rating. Whoops, I didn't mean. Milt May has an 80 catcher ability. He's better. He gets to start. Also, you get to play every week. Like, don't complain. There are people who are much less fortunate than you. But I don't know. Is there a Sanguian card in Perfect Team? I don't know. Okay. AL Premier Player Bobby Grich and NL Daryl Evans. I'm not aware if what cards does he have? And he's a good hitter. Well, so Sanguian was actually a really good catcher for us for a few years, but then sprained ankle for 3 weeks. We're not going to bring somebody else on, not when Richard Wegner is going to come back really soon. But Kenny DH, don't use logic. But logic is our friend. Okay. No, Bobby Johnson's recovery is unclear. Okay. So early season end for Reggie Cleveland, not the Cleveland Washington football team. In case you thought they somehow were knocked out. Hank Aaron's retiring. So he's going to retire after this year. In real life, he actually played until 76. Although, you know, based on how his stats are looking here, I don't blame him for retiring. Especially when he can't field and he can't really hit. So, why do you not like Perfect Team? Am I weird? You are not weird. I don't really play Perfect Team either. Oh look, Daryl Evans is hitting a bunch of games. It's okay, Kamish. You and I can make bad Perfect Team decisions together and everyone else can judge us for it. So, yeah. That's a thing that we can do. It's far inferior to franchise mode. Yes. We will attempt. Don't do what I'm doing right here and simming every game and not checking what's going on. Hey, Richard Wegner's back. Don't do what I'm doing here right now. Our team here is not really set up to actually play this game. It's set up for bingo shenanigans. Physical therapy is the worst, but that's collusion and not allowed. But yet, Out of the Park 22 will only be about PT. That's what the hype feels like. Well, I will be playing. We will be bringing baseball bingo to Out of the Park 22. So that's gonna be fun. We'll have to get used to all of the like circular oval buttons, but it should be good. All right, we're not getting anything. These red hats here on the Cardinals are getting like everything. Is to worship on the altars of defensive range and avoid K. I feel like that's true though in your franchise, Leo. I mean, will the Red Sox trade Carl Yastrzemski? What? No, don't. Why would they trade him? Is he unhappy? He will not balk at a trade to another team. Well, he never joined another team in real life. Can you imagine, though, another team getting Yaz in, like, these years? Oh, yes. I believe that we will all be just examining all of the engine and stuff for this game. We're going to be doing lots and lots of stuff like that. Don't you worry. Okay, so I guess since we're done with bingo, oh, PM from Jesus Alou, I am part of the starting lineup and I expect to be treated as such. I don't like to play second fiddle, but at the same time, I don't want my feelings to be a distraction in the clubhouse. This is why you're not in the starting lineup. You're hitting 143 over 17 games. You're on here, you're on this team because you're a captain and because everyone else in the chat has heard of you. And it's funny if we say we're going to collect all of the Alous, but that's why you're here. You're not here to actually play baseball. You have joined the wrong team, Jesus Alou. Every time you do a 70s Brewers one, Reggie Smith always becomes an absolute all-time legend for the Red Sox. We had 7 at-bats. Give him a chance. He can be in the starting line. No, he can refuse to motion. Like, if we tried, he's also on the chopping block, but like he can field and like he can sort of hit. He's there for depth. Like, he's gone when Dave Parker comes back. Proly here, I think we're gonna have to get rid of Proly here in 6 days when our next pitcher comes back. Okay, but so since I guess we're done with bingo, ask all of your questions about this mode of the game that you don't understand, and I'll try to answer them. Lucic, I'm assuming that's Lucic because like that seems very Slavic. Punishes pitchers, and then Rusty Staub. That's a name. Also, who was your favorite player on the 1974 Pittsburgh Pirates? Mine was Dennis Eckersley. When are we turning on the DH? It should be on. We can turn it on if you guys want. Look at the rules. See? It's on. We're in the National League, though, so we don't get it. What year did we start this game? 1971. Lukic? Is that how they said it? Okay. How much time do I spend on the draft from year to year in a regular game? In a bingo save or an actual game? So, for the bingo... Oh, the All-Star event is beginning. In a bingo save like this, I don't usually spend... It depends on the draft and how strong the draft class is. So this year's draft class was actually really weak. I think I spent about 20 minutes drafting, but I can spend up to an hour drafting depending on how deep the class is. The later you go in history, the drafts tend to get better. So these earlier drafts are not as good. There's a lot. I would say in the early 70s, you have a decent amount of good players, a bunch of mediocre people, and then a lot of players who are not very good. How do you baseball in this game? You pray to the Greek god of walks, Kevin Youkilis. You're trying to trigger NL Purist. Oh, I thought you didn't think it was on. Like, if you have automatic evolution of the league enabled, we just went into 1974. DH will turn on for you. An actual game. Again, it's going to depend on how deep your draft class is. I think I usually spend like between half an hour to an hour drafting, doing different things. People draft in different ways, so what works for me may not work for you when I'm trying to draft. All right, let's check out the best, who got the best stuff of the month, our monthly awards, and then we'll close the giveaway. All right, Bobby Grich from the Orioles and Rusty Staub. We have Robert Seckel. Man, the Orioles are good this year. And J.R. Richard of the Astros. Rookie is Lucic and Dennis Leonard. Sort players by catching ability and start from the top. Yes, for your catchers, yes. Sith Azakov, you got in just in time because I'm about to close it. All right. We are closing the giveaway. You can no longer enter. Okay, so I am going to start the game. I'm going to draw 3 winners. If you win, DM me your perfect team username either on Twitch or on Discord. On Twitch, my username is YukarinKazami. It's in the title of the stream, so you can easily do that. On Discord, my name is flipped. It's Kazami Yukarin. If you are having trouble finding me on Discord to message me, look in the Out of the Park server, and my name is it's a purple color. You share Richard can't wait. Replay up to him and see what he would do in a full career. And you are an NL purist, but you like the DH now? I'm glad. The DH is very fun. It's rigged. Okay. Winner number 1, Coach Ruffy. Congratulations, Coach Ruffy. You won. All right. Winner number 2, Jay Modenhall. Hey, you won. Okay, so you are the second winner. And the last winner is Renumali. Okay, well, congratulations, all winners. Make sure that you DM me all your information, and I will get that to the proper people so you can get your perfect points as quickly as possible. So, yeah, congratulations. So, yeah, okay, let's continue on then. So, oh, it's rigged because Meme Lord didn't win again. I forgot to say your name as a winner. I'm sorry. When you win, I will. I promise I will say your name when you win. But yeah, so make sure you get me that. Oh, I just got a drop. Cool. That's exciting. Okay, so let us take a look at the standings and our team stats, because we need to see where we are not doing so great. It's more rigged than 18-wheeler. All right, so we are in 3rd. We are 5 games back from the Mets suffering, I guess. Let's take a look at our stats. You thought the winners were paid actors? You got it. You got us. Okay, so as usual, our pitching is... Our hitting is not terrible, but our pitching is not great, particularly with our starters. So let's take a look at what's going on here. Who is starting who probably shouldn't start? This guy's inflating the ERA is what's going on here. He's pitched 1 game. He pitched 1 inning and has an ERA of 90. So he's inflating our ERA. Okay. Good to know that that's what's going on here. All right. So let's take a look and see what else is going on here. So Richard Wegener here, I think, is really inflating a bunch of our stats. Like, yeah, bye. Just goodbye. You're going. In 3 days, we'll get Randy Jones back, so we'll stick him on. But that's a thing. Okay. He must be my new ace. Higher is better. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's go on here. Let me see. We might have to let's see if it automatically updates now that he's gone. No, it doesn't. Okay. Well, we're still not great, but we got rid of our worst pitcher. So we're gonna just hope that does stuff. Our hitting is not fantastic, but what can we do? Proly has been saved by the fact that there was someone even worse than him. We got 1 inning was enough. The 1 inning was enough for him. All right, who have they put in? They've put in Nelson Bryles. Okay, that's not that ideal, but when we get Randy back, he should be much better. Okay, Bob Moose is... Come on. We needed you. This means that Nelson Bryles has to stay. Okay. Use the talent development engine, and he never develops beyond a 30-80. Interesting. Okay. So Boog Powell and Fred Norman, the Red Hats are continuing here. They're continuing their dominance. Oh, are the Dodgers going to sweep us? No, but I got a new trainer who's good at arm things. Why? Why is this happening? Now Richie Zisk is out for 2 weeks. And here, if you don't believe me, Brian Trapp, are you a trap? Is that what this is? Is that what your name is? That you were a trap and that you're going to actually stink at preventing my injuries? Okay, so Orlando Cepeda set to retire, and Frank Howard has reached his 2,000 hits. Alright, I mean, the Mets are, like, just really insane in this game. Oh, there goes our second baseman. If we lose another position player, we're going to have to bring on somebody else. Let's see who's here. Alright, Reggie Smith and Jose Cruz are players of the week. Not us. I guess this week is not our week. Doc Ellis is... Really? Okay. Well, we're just gonna put you on the bench because... Oops, I don't want to lock you. I just want you to be benched for a week. Alright, we're moving on here. Bob Moose can come back. Thank you. Our pitching is not saved. Eck can play second base as well. Alright, let's see. Okay, off-field accident injures Gorman Thomas of the Brewers, who also has a dead ball hat. We need to fix that. Okay, so Milwaukee shortstop Gorman Thomas called in hurt today. He told the Brewers that he had suffered from a torn posterior cruciate ligament while chasing his dog down the street. After being examined by his physician, Thomas said it looks like he would probably miss about 11 months. That's the way to get injured. So far this season, Thomas has recorded a .226 batting average with 45 hits, 10 home runs, 40 RBIs, 24 runs scored, and a .332 OBP. Okay, so we're going to have to deal with the Brewers' hats in a second. Will Scott leave Boston? I don't know. Will he? Oh, Manny's still angry. Get better. Then you'll get to play. Rumor mill. Well, he wasn't before, but we'll put him on the block now, I guess, since you're saying that he's on the block. Okay, so the Brewers have dead ball hats, and I think that is... Whoops, not the Dodgers. I didn't mean to click the Dodgers. That's very silly. So I think we should give them even sillier hats because, you know, why not? Neither of their hats. So we could be fun. We could actually give them, you know, the right hats, but we could also be really stupid and make them wear the hats for the Seattle Pilots. Whoops, not one. Pilot is not actually one. We are trying to get the Torkelson injury. Clown hats. I do not have clown hats, but I think it would be really funny if we make them wear the Seattle Pilots hats, assuming they exist. In here. They may not be here. Well, they're not here, it looks like. So we're gonna just make them wear the... What's a funny town here? The Newark Co-Pilots. Let's just give them those hats, because why not? Hannibal Pilots? Sure, let's make the away hats that. Why not? You just claimed this chat in the name of Mother Russia. Okay, well, so we have sufficiently bullied the Brewers, so I'm sorry, Brewers fans. I have no hate for you. You're the Newark co-pilots. Exactly. By any chance, are they in New York? I would assume that they are in Newark, New Jersey. I'm guessing that they are a historical minor league that you can look up. Manny Sanguian is now getting day-to-day injured as he protests the whole wanting to be on the starting. Don't disrespect the crew. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's see what else is here. I clicked the wrong thing. Okay. 20 games in a row for Leon Roberts. Man, we're not getting like anything tonight. I mean, I guess it's a good thing. Oh, the other Alou, not the one on our team, but he collects hit number 2000. Or am I really sorry though? I mean, like, people from Wisconsin are very nice, so I am sorry to them. Listen, this is the last week we're playing the save. If you guys can think of other ways that we can, like, bully teams, I am all for it. Okay, we'll put Richie Zisk back on. The injuries we've had this month is going to make the stats wonky, but Dave Parker can come off. Okay, so you know what that means. Hey, let's look at our outfielders. Who's really bad at the whole outfield thing? I'm guessing it's Jesus Alou, who's been in 32 games and has, you know, a 192 OBP. So we're going to just trade him away. Goodbye. Does Griffey Sr. exist yet? I don't know. We can take a look. Okay, so can we just demote you? You're going to refuse demotion, aren't you? Oh, he went. Okay, he actually just went. Alright, goodbye Jesus Alou. Not player. Injured list. Dave Parker is back. Alright. The Royals are now just starting to get good, and let's see if Griffey's in here. We can steal their lunch money. Ah, here's Ken Griffey Sr. He is on the Cincinnati Reds. Wonder if we could trade for him, because, you know, we need even more outfielders. We can't really do anything. Oh, by the way, so our budgetary crisis has resolved because my owner decided at the beginning of the preseason, after I dumped salary and stuff, to increase my budget by $2 million. So that's how we got out of that. Johnson on the trading block. But yeah, if you guys can think of ways that we can just totally make things crazy and do weird things with this save, why not? Alright, player of the week is Bobby Grich again. Oh, hey, Richie Hebner, player of the week. Mets may trade Jones. Please trade him. Then they'll be worse. Thanks for getting rid of all the salary you asked me to get rid of. Now you have more salary to work with. I know. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, so we are nearing the end of the month. Willie Stargell is out for 6 days. You know, you're on the bench, so, like, at least you're not integral to our success. Man, Reggie Smith really is just having a fantastic time. How did you do in real life? Well, he had a fantastic time in real life, too. Until he didn't. Okay. So, oh, and there's Reggie Jackson. Reggie Smith and Reggie Jackson. Lots of Reggies. That seems like it was the name in the 70s, I guess. So, yeah. Personal message. Okay, his recovery's unclear. That's fine. Season ends for Peterson. For Fritz Peterson. Reggie Smith almost always turns into if we do 70s playthroughs. Should we get him? Maybe we can get him. What would they want for him? Oh, but they want our star player, Al Oliver. No, we're not doing that. Mushroom would say he had a great time until he got traded to the Dodgers. Yeah, he would say that. Ooh, we could like totally just give one of the players on the Dodgers the nickname of Mushroom. But that would be kind of mean. So Reggie Smith was a very overlooked player in real life. I'm sure he was. A lot of these guys are. Oh, hey, SB clips the Tigers for the cycle. See, look at this hat. He's from the Brewers. You're doing a 1968 save. Yes, please. Somebody wants. Okay. If chat wants us to, we'll give somebody on the Dodgers the nickname of Mushroom. Give them all names of Mushroom. Mushroom 1, Mushroom 2. No, we're not going to do all of them. We would do one. And more than 2 people in the chat have to agree to this. Portobello. Alright. Oh, whoops. I accidentally opened Internet Explorer on my computer. That's crazy. Alright, Tony Oliva is the player named. No, don't do it. Oliva one player. His nickname is Fungi. Mushroom has suffered enough. I mean, has he? Alright, we had Tony Oliva and Mayberry Sr. as the hitters. We have Vida Blue and Steve Carlton as the pitchers. And Mark Lukic, apparently, is how you say his name. And Dennis Leonard. We're not doing well. Can one truly suffer? Jesus must... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, Jesus Mushroom Alou. Although I guess he is. He was not Jesus for us. I do like that. But his nickname is Jay, so... Mushroom Jay Alou. Oh, I scored a drop. Thank you for telling me, Twitch. Cool. Lovely. He is a D-backs fan. Of course, he has suffered. I mean, I don't know. The Diamondbacks have at least won the World Series in recent memory. Mushroom Jesus. Well, we gave him a nickname of a guy in our minor league system, so I think that's fair. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, there's some pretty cool minor league team names. Okay, so let's see how terribly we're doing. Because like, yeah. So if we look at, that is not what I wanted. I'm not clicking anything correctly. Doc Ellis, yes, he did. He did, yes, and Jesus Salute. Okay, so we're in third. We're tied with the Mets, actually, and the Cardinals are leading the division. That is concerning. The Astros are winning the West. The Athletics and the Orioles are in the American League. It looks like all of these guys have safe leagues, except for the Orioles. It looks like the Red Sox and the Yankees are on their heels. So we will see if the Orioles and Bobby Grich can maintain their dominance. How bad is our pitching? Bad. Although by getting rid of that one guy, it did improve a little. Our batting average is fine. Our on-base percentage is not good. So this is the first 64 team tourney. Okay, so like, let's see our pitching, because our pitching is a bigger problem than our hitting. Who here? Kent Colby is... And Bruce Keeson. Kent Colby, though, is... Thomas Gleason. We have a bunch of relievers in here. I think Gleason and Colby are kind of the concerns here. So Gleason's been in 14 games. We look at... Tekulve's only been in 6. Proly is hanging on here for dear life, knowing he is very much in danger. The co-pilots are the... That's pretty cool. We probably should get rid of both Tekulve and Gleason. I don't know if we can get rid of both of them, though. I don't know if we have anyone ready to come up, but we have a bunch of catchers. This dude's a Rule 5 guy. Timothy Jones. Not liking that movement or control, but let's take a look at Kent here. So he has weak pitches, and then we'll look at Gleason. Gleason here. Gleason has only 2 pitches, which is a problem, but they're a lot better. Newark, New York. Not Delaware, not New Jersey. Okay, so oh yeah, Bob Cluck got sent back down. See, like he did not do well. I'm thinking we're gonna send down Gleason. Okay, who do we send down? Do we send down Gleason? Or do we send down to Colby? I'm thinking maybe to Colby. And we would bring up either Timothy Jones or Brad Gratz. Probably Timothy Jones, just because we need somebody else. What are we thinking? Your choices are Gleason and Colby. I'm not nuts about Colby here. He's played in less games, but that walks per 9 is not good. So I'm thinking we get rid of him and bring up somebody else to try to do something. And it looks like nobody has any strong opinions here. So we're going to do just that. So we're going to demote him and bring up Timothy Jones, who will slot into the bullpen as someone better. And Vulcan 21 is going to be coming up when the roster expands. So yes, that's what will be for him. So hopefully that will help a little. Oh, we have the review of goals. All right. Team record. I knew there was good reason to give you that big contract. You've been doing a great job with the team during the first half of the season. Keep it up in the second half so we can get our goal to play 500 ball. Yeah, that's our goal. Not ambitious. Upgrade a position. I didn't expect that Frank Tavares would already be a top 5 shortstop by this point. If he can keep it up, I have no doubt he'll mark this goal as a pass at the end of the season. Improves team stats. I can't be upset with a team that's 4th in bullpen ERA. I hope the team can keep up this pace for the rest of the season. Increase attendance. I know you can get distracted with the team on the field, but don't forget about the 10th man, the DH. I don't expect wonders from you the second half of the year, but make an effort next season to get more fans in Three Rivers Stadium 1970. During our time together, I have been delighted with your progress. Okay. Expiring personal contract info. We'll know the pinch hitter. Wouldn't that be the 11th man? Okay. How is Charleston doing? Not great. I think for the most part. Wait, what? What? Why does... Okay. Okay, apparently his face is the Orioles, I guess. Weird. I like it. You're gonna get an extension. Okay. Charleston's not doing great. I'm just doing this very, very quickly. Salem. Also not doing great. How's the GCL team? Nobody here has the correct stuff here, I guess. Okay, GCL's fine. How about Niagara? Niagara's about even. We'll leave them for now. Yeah, we'll leave them for now. Top 100 prospects. Probably nobody that we have. Yeah. Okay, so we're getting very close to the All-Star break. Hopefully we get... You are the face of the Baltimore Orioles franchise. You get the extension. Well, I guess Sanguian is going to get his wish because Milt May just went on the injured list. Okay, so we can bring up Rod Boone. We can bring up not you. Why are you a catcher? This guy is not good. See this catcher ability and this catcher position rating? This guy's not a catcher. He's a DH probably. Actually, we can figure out what he is. So if we look at his ratings, yeah, he's a DH. He doesn't have any position ratings. Yeah, catcher, in quotes. And then Chuck Goggin is not really a catcher. He's... So, Rod Boone, welcome to the team. Get him on someone else's team. So what you're saying is we trade him to the Mets. Okay. That means we trade him to the Mets because we don't want the Mets. No, they don't want him. Grrr. Yeah, you just need to refresh CF Genesis. So you can probably use the Mafia. You know, it would not surprise me if that were the case because he was very angry about the whole not being able to play thing. CF Genesis, sometimes people have found that your Twitch account and your Out of the Park account are disconnected. So just try reconnecting the two and see if it works. All right, it looks like the rehab road is tough for Royals. Steve Busby. Worse than we thought. That was the news from the Royals clubhouse today, as it was learned that starting pitcher Steve Busby will be out for an added 5 days as the result of a recent injury. His treatment for a sore wrist will have to be extended. Initially, it didn't seem the injury was a major concern, but the Kansas City starting pitcher told team trainers that of some discomfort yesterday morning, and upon examination, it was determined to be a more serious injury. We'd rather take this thing slowly and make sure Steve gets back into the field healthy, said the team's head trainer. All right. Haven't the Royals suffered enough? Guess not. All right. No, hey, look, it's George Brett. He's player of the week, you were saying. And Mike Hargrove. And the Mets wanted to trade us this guy and this guy for Art Howe. We're not going to do that. We want Howe on our team, even if he's angry at us. Okay. Trade proposal from the Cubs. Watch us get a really bad trade proposal. This dude. Not a very good starter. Don Collins. Maybe he played in real life. I bet he did. He played 4 games for Cleveland. And so he played in a total of 10 games. They would like us to give up Kent DeColvey for him. That's not happening. No idea what you've done differently. Maybe you're just a lot nicer today. I don't know. Trade proposal from the Indians. Steve Mingori for Dave Augustine, who's an insane right fielder, and Gary Blaylock. This isn't a terrible trade, but I wouldn't want their veteran for him. I would want something else. Probably prospects for them, because yeah. All right. So the Mets want to give us another pitcher for Willie Stargell. No, you guys like him, so we're not gonna do that. All right, let's see. So it looks like Rick Burleson has a hitting streak. Singer cruises to a shutout. Looks like Larry Anderson is out. The Angels end the streak. Number 1 player in the American League is George Brett, and George Foster in the National League. Are the Twins dealing Bob Bailey? I don't know. Okay, looks like the Indians shipped Mingori to the Astros. Glad they dumped him, I guess. Rennie Stinnett is able to come off the injured list. That's great. And Al Oliver got a hitting streak. Okay. Anyone think the people in Perfect Team would be interested in me doing baseball portraits of your fave players in Perfect Team uniform? I mean, I think some of them might be. Okay. So the Red Sox want to give us Fernando Gonzalez, who is not very good. And they want us to give... Everyone wants Mr. Kent here, now that he's doing better in AAA as a closer. No. We still want him. Marty Perez, not to be confused with Martin Perez, has a hit streak. Oh, hello, Dishnet. Alright, we're getting... Oh, not front office. We're getting very close to the All-Star break. You need a Vic Power Iron Legend jersey. And the Braves are causing destruction to us. Okay. So, Poppy has a horrible fielding day. Stan Poppy, not to be confused with David Ortiz. When multiple errors occur in a game, the manager has a talk with his team. When the same player makes multiple errors, the player does the talking. I hate days like this, says the red-faced shortstop Stan Poppy. I pride myself on putting in the work to make good fielding plays, and today nothing seems to line up. It sucked. I'm gonna be so down. What are you wearing? Oh, I am wearing a shirt with a cat on it that was brought back to me from Berlin by my family. You Las Vegas gamblers. Alright, so we have other stuff going on here. Alright. Let's see. Let's see if we got anybody on the All-Star team. Really? Nobody. Richie Hebner. We got Richie Hebner on the All-Star team, that's it. Oh, and Al Oliver. Richie Hebner and Al Oliver, but nobody else. That Tom Seaver's on there. Nolan Ryan and Tom Seaver. Man, they're so good. They are right now our nemesis, I guess. Actually, I don't know if they're in the lead. Alright, let's see. We have the home run jersey. Okay, player of the week is Willie Horton and then Earl C. Williams. Alright, let's see. Who wins the home run derby? It is Jim L. Hickman who beat Willie Horton. And then the All-Star game. Would we have won if we were playing? No. This would not have gone on our bingo card. The AL won. Alright, let's continue through. Yeah. Yeah, it's... Oh, looks like Stargell is angry because he's not on the team. Listen, Willie. If you were better at fielding, you would probably get on the team. I'm a hitter in the middle of the lineup and you failed to see that. I'm asking to be traded as soon as possible, so please respect my wishes. Just for that, no. Can't believe you lasted as long as you did, not gonna lie. Is the deal brewing for Stargell? Nope. I mean, we could shop him and see what people want. But unless they're giving us, like, Tom Seaver, it's not happening. Oh, a lot of people want him. We could get... Nobody that's like... that I would consider. Oh, they want to give up Frederico. He's not doing well. defensively really good, though. But he was doing stuff earlier in the year, and Willie Crawford is day-to-day. And he's a captain. So Willie Crawford is a better hitter. We could do... I would consider trading for Willie Crawford here because he's a better hitter and his fielding is not terrible. Do we need another outfielder? Yeah, we could do. But Stargell's kind of hitting pretty well right now. But he is 34. This would help our... Might be able to do something. I don't know. I don't know if it would be a good decision. He even said please. I mean, that is true. That is true. Now look at Dave Parker hitting 377. Farm teams. Yeah, farm teams. I don't know. I don't think we're going to do it. I think we're going to leave Stargell for now. Just because... if they had offered, like... If there had been an offer of, like, a really good pitcher, I would have done it. But I don't think so. Because I think, yeah, our hitting is kind of meh, but it's our pitching that's causing us to have issues with the Mets and stuff. So, okay. Doesn't look like... Oh, wait, there was a no-hitter by Andy Hassler of the Angels. So, that's exciting. All right. We are getting close here. The Braves want two different ones. They would send us Phil Niekro, but they want Art Howe and Rick Manning. Hassler, the new Angels face of the franchise. They would also send us Niekro for Stargell and Suter and cash. I don't think we're going to do this. This is too much. Our GM likes it because Stargell's really expensive, but I don't think this actually helps us. Especially because we want Suter. Suter's doing really well. I don't like this. Okay, so let's see. We have Cooper and Dave Cash. Dave Cash, Player of the Week. Go Dave Cash. And, oh, it looks like we had Earl C. Williams and Doug Rauh were suspended for fighting. So that's unfortunate for them. But, yeah. Okay, so who is your favorite 1970s baseball player? Who do you guys like? If you were around in the 70s, who was your favorite 70s baseball player? I was born in 476 BC, so like I remember all of the players. My favorite was probably I don't know. Hank Aaron was pretty cool. Ooh, Carlton Fisk and Jim Rice. Other ones, Ken Brett and Hoyt Wilhelm. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what's going here. It was the trade deadline yesterday. Oof, we were shut out by the Mets because they just have ridiculous pitching. Looks like George Brett and Richie Hebner have gotten the batters of the month. The pitchers were Mike Paul and Bill Singer, and the rookies were Stearns and Sam Vito. Mike Schmidt and Roberto Clemente. Yes, those were also good players. Okay, let's take a look at the standings. We're in third. Us and the Mets. The Cardinals. I think the Cardinals have us beat. The Astros are doing great. The Orioles are now pretty safe in the division. It is a little bit of a toss-up here. We have the Athletics and the White Sox coming from behind there. White Sox have been very dominant this month in our games. Raleigh Fingers, yeah. So let's continue here. Actually, let's look at our team stats. I think they're probably pretty similar. Our pitching is improving. Our starters are a problem, which we knew. Catfish Hunter does have a very fun name. Another no-hitter, and this one's ours. Randy Jones got a no-hitter. After defeating the St. Louis Cardinals, he was swamped by reporters in the clubhouse for post-game comments. "I'm just glad to be here," Jones said. "I just went right at the Cardinals as hard as I could, as long as I could." Jones chalked up at 6 strikeouts and allowed 1 walk in his superb performance. "I don't think they could have stopped him with a howitzer today," said manager Phil Adrian. All right, that was exciting. An early season end for Larry Parrish. No-hitter, yes. We got a no-hitter. But yeah, so we can take a look, I guess, at our starters. I would say probably Bob Moose is the one. And Keeson is also not doing great. Like, they're not awful. Everyone is just pitching better than us. Double bingo, perhaps? No, there's no double bingo for a no-hitter. I'm also not going to put no-hitter on the card just because, like, they're so rare. All right. Player of the week is Johnson and Foster. Really, not the guy that got a no-hitter, but George Foster. Okay. Sure. Oh, looks like Gamble was hurt while changing a flat tire. And Diego Siggy is retiring. So, good luck to him. You just got a Sky Bolt. Don't we all get Sky Bolt? Pitchers almost never get player of the week, unfortunately. Yeah, and it is not cool. Otis on fire. Amos Otis is doing great. The Royals are doing fantastic. Okay. Yeah, Otis got the trophy, and Ralph Garr, who is, despite having the pirate name, is not on our team. I guess Yaz is still questionably on the Red Sox. They don't think it'd be like this, but it do, Gamble. Yeah, poor Oscar Gamble. Doc Ellis is out for a week. Okay, we're just gonna bench you. Bench you for 8 days. I will say, I think... No, I'm not going to say it. I will wait till the end. It's almost like the Royals started getting good in the mid-70s to be irrelevant by the mid-80s. I wonder what would happen, though, if we just simmed 10 years and see if they got better. Who knows, though? But yeah. Okay, let's move through here. And Dennis Eckersley has a dead arm. Guys, I know our trainer is bad at fatigue recovery, but stop getting dead arms, especially Eck here. Eck has done not awful for us. Not terribly. I mean, he's only been in 24 games, but not terrible. If Asia doesn't give him his due. He was supposed to lead that team for a decade. Alright, let's see. What else is going on in the rest of the league? Okay, looks like Dean Chance's ended as an early end. We have Dan T. Meyer and Roger Freed as the players of the week. It looks like Dick Selma has personal issues and is leaving the team indefinitely. Okay, good luck. Good luck. More people are getting injured, and it looks like we have Sal Bando and Joe Torre as the players of the week for the following week. Jones rumored to be unhappy in New York. I mean, like, if you want to leave them to make them worse, that would be fantastic because that helps us. Oh, although I think they're not leading right now. Too much nose candy in New York. I wish you could edit face gen. That would be interesting. Okay, so into September we go. And yeah. Also, for the giveaway winners, I still have not heard from Renu Mali. So please, if Renu Mali, get me your information if you're here. Okay, so the Braves are out of the playoffs. Roster expansion, you guys know what that means. That means Vulcan 21 is getting on the team. George Brett is the best batter, and Joe Torre as well. We have Wilbur Wood and Sam McDowell, and Dan Briggs and Joe Sambito. You'll take maybe if you don't want them. Okay, so Vulcan 21 is on the team. Let's see what face gen gave him. Vulcan, you'll have to tell us if this is what you look like. But you are now on the team. So congratulations. If you're wondering, we renamed Craig Reynolds. That's who this player was. Apparently, they played in the 70s and 80s for the Astros. They were apparently did play a little bit on the Pirates, but hopefully our Vulcan 21 is a little bit better. We'll have to take a look at Vulcan's stats at the end of the year. Sorry you missed that. This is you. Alright, standings. Let's see how the league is doing. Okay, so we are in third. Those pesky Mets have overtaken us once again, although I think the Cardinals have this. The Astros are also leading in the NL West. The White Sox have overtaken the Athletics to lead the AL West, and the Orioles have got the AL East, I think. So, I think we're pretty much out of this. What series? Was someone named Oof a prize winner? No, Oof, you did not win. I'm sorry. You may have run to the store for some wafers. What kind of wafers? Do you guys have a favorite kind of wafer? I really like hazelnut ones. They're pretty neat. My local supermarket has these Turkish wafers. If you've never had Middle Eastern wafers, they're really good. But yeah, they had Turkish hazelnut wafers at the supermarket, and pretty nice. Guava. I've never had guava before. Like guava wafers. I actually really like guava and guava juice. I should see if they have guava juice at my supermarket. It's a Caribbean supermarket, so I would think they would. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. We have Keith Hernandez and Joel Morgan doing stuff. We have... Oh, is Pinella leaving the Royals? I have no idea. Maybe he will. Cubs are out of the playoffs. Brewers are out of the playoffs. Reds and Padres out of the playoffs. So teams are falling. We're going to be probably pretty soon. Dave Parker is out for 2 weeks. Dave, come on. Dave, please. Okay. So we have Thurman Munson and Johnny Bench as the players of the week. So go them. Alright, let's continue through here. It is a shame. Guava is delicious, usually in the Mexican markets. Yeah, I really like guava nectar, like to drink. It's really nice. I just love most tropical foods. Okay, Milt May is eligible to come back. We are going to remove Rod Boone, I think, from this. So let's just demote him back down to Charleston. Thank you, Rod Boone, but Milt May is back. And it looks like we had Dave Cash goes ballistic with 5 hits. All game long, Pittsburgh's Dave Cash was rattling the walls at Wrigley Field and banging out base hits against the Chicago Cubs. When the dust finally settled on the diamond, he had a 5-hit day and the Pirates had an 8-7 victory. Speaking with reporters after his standout performance, the 26-year-old second baseman said, "Get 5 hits, win a ball game, it's nice. I could get used to this." Dave Cash tripled in the first, flied out in the second, singled in the fourth, hit a solo shot off Larry Payne in the 6th, hit an RBI triple in the 8th, and hit an RBI single in the 9th. All right. Did Beckett ask to be traded? Who knows? Okay, so yeah. It's really a shame. I think we had, particularly for a few of the seasons for the Pirates this month, we just had some really bad injuries that prevented us from getting where. No, why are you out for 3 weeks? Okay, we have to bring up an outfielder. Okay, I think we're gonna bring up Dave Augustine, this insane right fielder that we got. I think he is the play here. We have a lot of people we could bring up though. Newsom. No, we're gonna bring up this Dave Augustine person. So, okay. California Angels out of the playoffs, and it looks like Al Oliver is well known enough that whenever he gets injured, he gets an email about that. Looks like the GM for Montreal is gone. Were they out of the playoffs? They're probably out of the playoffs, which is why, or they're going to be. Draft pool announcement is tomorrow, though, so we definitely want that. Let's see who we would consider drafting if we were playing yet another year. Does anyone remember who's in the 74 draft class? Okay, so we have players of the week. We had Ogilvy and Dave Cash. Hey, all right. Lou Whitaker. Anyone else here? And Overfell. Let's take a look at the draft to see who's in here. Players that you guys have probably heard of. So Andre Dawson looks to be the highest one, but we have Bump Wills. We have all sorts of people. We have anybody else cool here? Haven't mentioned yet. Bump Mari's son Wills. Yeah. We can give him that nickname if you want. Give me a minute. No, Dan Quisenberry. I remember him from the Perfect Team mission for Q. Carney. Yep, Carney. Willie Upshaw. I'm here too. Lots of players. Dale Murphy. Okay, so let's give that nickname to Bump Wills. Dale Barra, yeah, lots of people. All right, let's continue here as we get closer to our elimination. Unfortunately, wild cards don't exist yet. Oh, the minors are Bob Moose's day to day. That's unfortunate. Okay. Early season end for Carlton. It's not really, I guess it's early, but like the season's basically over. Doesn't look like anybody else has been eliminated yet. We're really close to being eliminated. We would have to win basically all of these games against the Mets and the Cardinals. Dale was named for Dale Mitchell, who had the final out. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, so AAA's over. Dodgers are out of the playoffs. Where's Sergeant Mushroom? He'll be happy about that. All right, Oliva's 2,000 hits. All right, Keith Hernandez and Mike Epstein are the players of the week. So you're saying there's a chance. Not a very good one. Yes, you are happy. And you're also day-to-day. Carlos May hits. Willie Stargell is tired of playing for this team. Why couldn't you have done this last year when we needed this for bingo? Do you do the draft in December? Yeah. It spawns in December for when you do a historical, which, you know, it should be in June. For the purposes of bingo, though, if we were to do the draft, we would be here for another hour, and, like, it's easier for me to just do it off stream. Unless you guys want, like, a draft tutorial at some point. Alright, so Baltimore has won the AL East. So all of you Orioles fans, I think Jay Modenhall, who won the giveaway, is an Orioles fan. They won the AL East. Dave Parker can come off. Okay. In Historicals, can you chase? Yeah. So here, I can show that to you, Kaz Cappy. All right, Dave Augustine is coming back off, and Dave Parker's coming on. So here, if you go into your game settings, and you go into your league settings, you can actually edit all of these options. So the draft is set here. So it's down here in the draft settings. So we can't enable or disable anything because we can only do that during the preseason. Can't do that right now. But you can see that the draft date is set for December 15th. And so for historical saves, it's usually set then. But if you wanted to, you could change it to any time you wanted. And you can even change it when you get the draft pool in. You can change what the slot bonus baseline is, how many draft rounds you need to negotiate. So if you really hate it, you can turn that off. You can set it so that you can allow major league deals for draft picks. You can do all sorts of fun stuff. This is where Rule 5, if you're looking for Rule 5, is actually... Rule 5 is over here, where I've turned my camera off, so you just see the little border there, but that's where it is. That's where you turn that off, and you can also change the date for that. So you do historical drafts in December too. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of easier. The way that the draft works is it should be in June. It makes it you play very differently just because like if you're streaming, just because you know, it takes you a lot longer to get through the year, and you know, doing the draft in the off season gives you something else to do in the off season. So all right, there is no way that we're out of the playoffs, almost certainly. Any other questions about game settings or historical or anything at all about this game? I will answer if you ask. All right. Yeah, St. Louis wins the NL East. We are out of the playoffs. All right, Astros get NL West. Who gets AL West? Oh, but it looks like Dave Parker, Player of the Week, as well as Cooper. And then AL's top hitter. So here's the September awards. We have Ben there, and then Johnny, and we have Blue Moon. Oh, that's a name. It prevents the players from debuting before they did in real life. Yes, it does. if you're wondering why when you start your game you have very funky draft stuff going on, it's like if you have the June amateur draft, sometimes players don't always end up in the correct draft. They'll end up showing up before. Doing your draft in the off season usually helps that. And J.R. Richard, pitchers, and the rookies, Jim Burton and Joe Sambito. Let's take a look here at Vulcan 21. Vulcan 21 did manage to get to play 8 games. He hit 273. Go Vulcan 21. Congratulations. We have these last 2 games where we are... Oh, looks like we have a 2020 player, Dave Parker. And now Al Oliver is eligible to come off the injured list. Grumble, grumble. Okay, so looks like the White Sox won the AL West again. Poor Oakland. The batting crown went to George Brett and Dave Cash. We got a batting crown winner. Hooray! These Pirates are pretty good. This is, I think, of all of the teams we have done, probably they've had quite a solid batting core, but their pitching has been a problem. Okay, so the playoffs begin. Let's take a look at playoff coverage. So we have the Orioles and the White Sox and the Cardinals and the Astros. Yeah, not too shabby. You did really well for 8 games. So let's see who's going to the World Series. So we have... Okay, it looks like... Oh, well, the Orioles and White Sox are tied. Who's going to get it? Are the White Sox going to get to go back to the World Series again? Yes, they will. And who will it be, the Cardinals or the Astros? Again, the White Sox and the Astros. Again. Okay. Yeah, Brett's done really well. Okay, so I guess the White Sox and the Astros again. This is very familiar, like from a week ago. We're gonna watch one of the games, but you're getting upset about your role on the team. Well, you're not that good. That's why you're upset. Yeah, again, Azandra. Okay. Let's see what goes on here. Okay, well, we're gonna have to play this game. The Astros 3-1 again. All right. Let's see if the Astros win this and win the World Series. Oh, look, Bucky Dent is on the team. All right, we're in Comiskey Park. Are the Astros using garbage can size? We'll find out. So it looks like the Astros apparently are the better team. Let's start this game. Astros versus White Sox. We got Tom Bradley. We got Don Wilson. Game's not responding. Okay, here we go. Let's just see what happens. Okay, well, it's the top of the first, and they already got a guy on third base. So John Mayberry's going to strike out, though. So they strand the dude. All right, we have Watson on second. We have Greg Gross home plate batting. This is very familiar. These players we saw last time. Lots of booing. Over to third goes Watson. We got people on the corners. Cliff Johnson. Oh, we have a steal. A successful steal. And they're going back. That's probably going to be hot. Yeah. Okay. But they can score on that, I think. Listen, guys, if you want the exciting, emotional play-by-play, come back tomorrow for Perfect League World Series. I can't do it. No, okay, that's a ball. Are they really going to strand people? I mean, Houston does have one here. Okay, that's fair. They're going to score again. Lots of booing by White Sox fans. And that is a double. Okay, so we now have Joel Morgan, who's going to hit that, and that's straight to the shortstop there. Okay. Bucky Dent and Steve Huntz are on first and second. Why does Bucky Dent have a red shirt, but everyone else has a black shirt? Is he part of the Red Hat conspiracy? Is there like a red shirt division of the Red Hat conspiracy? I mean, that sounds a little silly. Red shirt division just sounds like they're gonna die all the time, like the Star Trek red shirts. These are the questions we need to ask. Bucky Dent's injured. Okay. So, well, he's out, I guess. I guess his plan did not work, but it's 2-1. Make that 2-3. We had a home run. So, we continue here. Okay, it is the top of the fourth. We have runners on first and third. They really did sacrifice a Dent. I guess they did. Doug Raiders here. I was getting too close to the truth. Maybe. All right, we have another steal. Roger Metzger. The shift comes in. Original Star Trek. Yes. Well, that makes sense, Kazami. Because tactical. Bucky Bleepin Dent. Yes, Bucky Bleepin Dent. Okay, well that's caught. Okay, so now that I guess we're talking about Star Trek and red shirts, do you guys have a favorite Star Trek episode from the original series? Let me know what your favorite one is. Alright, we got guy on second. John Mayberry Sr. is up. That's just gonna be Newman over there. That is a base hit. I, for one, really like City on the Edge of Forever. Also like the Enterprise incident. Alright, game tied. 3-3. Houston White Sox are tied. Okay. Doesn't look like they got anything more from that, though. Oh, Joseph Talley also has a red shirt. He also has red pinstripes. What's going on here? Something weird happened with the uniforms. Trouble with Shribbles. Good episode. Jay Johnstone and Mike Andrews are on. That's going back. That's a pop-up. Okay. Bill Melton. Time for him to do stuff. And I guess doing stuff means striking out. Sam Ewing. Gonna hit that in a way to defy the laws of physics and get out. Alright. Game is tied still. Top of the sixth. We have 2 Astros on base for Raider. Gonna try to bunt. Not gonna succeed. Gonna try again. Fail again. You're gonna bunt again? Nope, this time you're actually just gonna hit it. Maybe this was a tactic. It didn't work. You almost got out of the park, but was popped up. Alright, Joel Morgan is going to hit that for not for a double play. They're not gonna go for the double play there, but we now have runners on first and third, and Alcaraz is hurt. So Cesar Cedeno is gonna hit that down the middle, but that's a pop-up. More stranding of people. And the audience is also not happy that they're all being stranded. Alright, time for the 7th inning stretch maybe? Yes, okay. Stretch. Make sure to stretch. Okay. It is the bottom of the 7th. We have 1 out. Joseph Talley, possible Red Hat conspirator with that shirt, is on first with Jay Johnstone on second. Bill Melton is on up to the bat. And that is a double play to end the inning. We move on to the 8th. And Rich McKinney for the White Sox is on second with Steve Huntz. That's a strikeout. Bob Spence is here hoping that he can, break this tie, but he will fail. And we move to the top of the 9th. It is still tied. It's the bottom of the 9th. Let's play the bottom of the 9th, I guess. Can the White Sox walk this off? If they lose this game, they're done. Okay, well, they did get somebody on base. What they need is a home run. Okay, they're going to bunt that to get the guy in scoring position. Jay Johnstone, he's up. He's going to pop that up. We now have 2 outs. Oh, the runner's going to try for third. He'll get there. And all it will take is 1 hit by Joseph Talley. Oh, they're going to walk him to face Bill Melton, I guess. They don't want to face the DH. They want to face the right fielder. But they walk him too. So now the bases are loaded with 2 outs for Sam Ewing, the catcher, who is going to hit that. That is an out. Ugh, we move to the 10th. Okay. The Astros have guys on first and third for 2 outs. Cliff Johnson is up. I guess we're going to the bottom of the 10th, and we have to watch the bottom of the 10th. Okay, who's going to win this game, guys? Who do you think? The Astros or the White Sox? All right. Steve Mingori, the guy that they kept trying to trade to us, is up. Okay. The White Sox, I guess, are just trying to hit home runs. That's a strikeout for that guy, for Hans. Now, Lolich is up. He also has this weird red shirt thing going on. And the White Sox can't get out. Okay. The top of the 11th. It is now the bottom of the 11th. Carlos May is up. This game is never ending. May is going to get a base hit. So he's on base. The Astros will cheat. The White Sox will take a dive and we'll always, let's see. So the White Sox have somebody on base. They have to drive. If they drive them in, they're going to walk Andrews. Okay. Lots of bunting going on here. Like, if they get somebody in, okay, so if they're going to try to score, I think, on that. No, they didn't. Okay, well, they need no outs and bases loaded. DH is up. And is that a double play? No. So they get the runner at home, but the bases are still loaded. Bill Melton's up. Okay. All right, so the White Sox win this one. They are not out of it. We are not going to play the rest of these games. We're just going to sim them. So let's see. Who's going to get the win? It is 3-2. And Astros win. Astros win the World Series. So that's how that ends. But that was a valiant game. All right. Well, I think we are just about done here. We are just getting to the off season. This was our last week as the Pirates. The Pirates are going to be removed from the Wheel of Franchises, and next week we're gonna have to pick a new one. Maybe we'll finally get an expansion team. We haven't gotten one yet. Unsatisfying. I know, Teddy. But yeah, we're gonna have to see. Maybe we'll get another fun team. If we get another foundation team, that would be very interesting. But yes. This has been Baseball Bingo. We got bingo very early on, but you have been a wonderful, wonderful audience. Congratulations to the winners, Coach Ruffy, Jay Modenhall, and Renu Mali. Proverbial cup of coffee. Yeah, well, you did pretty great in when you were brought up, Vulcan, so pretty good. But yes, you have all been a wonderful audience. Thank you so much for joining me and getting your drops. I know I have gotten mine. Oh, it looks like the game is going to revert all the hats back. But that is it for us tonight. So tomorrow at between 6 and 7 p.m. thereabouts will be the Perfect League World Series with DRC Nomads. And then at 9ish, 9ish or whenever Perfect League World Series is over, will be the Perfect Team Weekly Prep Stream with DishNet. So that'll be fun. You should check around for that. If you're not following this channel, you probably should. There's a little heart below the stream. You can press that and you'll be followed. If you like what I do, you can follow me on Twitch. We play bingo on my own channel, and we do a lot of other historical, nonsensical things. But, oh, thank you, Eleanor. Thank you. I hope you all have a great night and rest of your weekend. Thank you all so much for showing up. I hope you're all excited for the new game, and I will talk to you guys at some point throughout the week. If not, we'll be back here next Saturday. So, see you guys. Bye-bye.